What up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Momo from Duck Barber and Happy New Year everybody. I hope you had a fantastic starting of 2022. In this video, I'll be showing you how to fade your own hair without using 0.5 guard nor 1.5 guard. And today I'll be doing low fade, which is kind of like popular hairstyle these days. I don't know why all of my low fade haircut tutorials, they're blowing up, so I want to do it again. But before moving on to the self-cut, I want to say thank you for all of my subscribers and viewers, because I would not have made it to this far today. I'm almost reaching 5,000 subscribers, guys. When I started my YouTube channel a year and a half back, I started with like 10 or 15 subs, and most of them are my family members or my friends. But 5,000 people, they're willing to watch my videos. I'm very grateful for that, so thank you very much. So if you're new to my channel and you've been watching my video for a long time and not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, because this year I want to expand my YouTube channel. I want to grow my YouTube channel even bigger, doing crazier stuff, upload more contents. So I want to do that this year, so hit that subscribe button below. And that's enough talking, and shall we move on to the self-cut? Boost! Alright guys, let's get right into the self-cut. So first I'll be using number 4 guard. Alright, I'm struggling, but which is 12 millimeters in length, lever all the way open. I'm just making sure that all my hair on the side is even before I even start fading. That's super important, especially for the low fade. Like low fade is really hard to keep your transitioning low, right? So that's gonna be a really hard task if you have like a bunch of bulk of hair on top. So I'm just removing all the hair on the side, with number 4 guard, so that I can clearly see what I'm doing throughout the process. Okay, now take out your trimmer, and the next step will be to create an initial guideline. So because we want to do low fade today, I'm creating my guideline very, very low. So as you can tell right here, I'm creating from the temp area, and goes all the way to the very slightly above top of my ear, and from behind the ear all the way back to the very bottom of my backside of my hair. So I'm not creating a guideline that's very high. I'm staying as low as possible. So after creating an initial guideline, take off all your excessive hair underneath the guideline, and we'll move it on to the next step. So for the next step, take off your guard and lever all the way open. We'll be creating a second guideline. And once again, make sure to stay as low as possible. If you want to do low fade, you gotta stay all your guidelines to be as low as possible, right? And in case if you're wondering, I'm using a 360 mirror from lipfistbarbershop.com. I'll put that link in the description below, as well as 10% promo code where you can use for 10% discount off of your purchase. This mirror contains this LED lights embedded inside a mirror, so basically you can use it to cut your own hair anywhere you want. And also you can hook this mirror on the door frame, so it's very convenient. It's very useful for self-cut, so I highly recommend. So check this out. Alright, so now we're going to the next step. So take out your number 1 guard, which is 3 millimeters in length, and we'll be going up once again, and I'm trying to stay as low as possible. I'm repeating this. I feel like I'm repeating this for the rest of my video, but stay as low as possible. Like even this right here, I feel like I've gone up a bit too high, and now it's starting to kind of becoming like a mid fade rather than low fade, like mid drop fade. But try to stay as low as possible if you want to have low fade. But yeah, basically it goes around the head, and yeah, after this we'll move it on to the next step. But till then, just keep watching. Alright, so now this is the next step. I'll be using number 2 guard, which is 6mm in length. And I'm not trying to create a guideline this time, but rather I'm using, you know, like the 50% of clipper to kind of like blend in this harsh guideline into the hair on the top. You know, you get what I mean? Like I'm very lightly touching the guideline. Like I'm not creating a harsh guideline, and I'm using corner of my blades to kind of like soften the line between, you know, the fading part and the hair on the top. And after that, just close up the lever. Once again, this is just to soften out the line. Like we're just softening up the line so that later when it comes to number 1 guard, we can, you know, erase that line completely to have, you know, better transition. But everything I do right here is just softening up the line. Like although, like you might be questioning like, oh, I'm not doing anything, I don't feel like I'm doing anything, but trust me, it's doing something. Like just keep doing it, be patient, and just keep flicking out and erase that line, and we're almost there. Alright, so as I mentioned before, take out your number 1 guard, lever all the way open, and I'm only using like the tip, like the edge, like the corner of my blade to completely erase that line at the end, you know, trying to blend in the fade into the hair. So it's gonna take time, like trust me. You require some patience in this thing, because I'm just going back and forth with the corner. Sometimes it kind of hurts, but you just have to keep going back and forth. Place your clipper like on the sideway, trying to erase that line completely. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave a comment down below. And as you can see it right here, my Instagram handle is shown on the display, so send me a DM. I'm trying to, you know, help you out, so let me know. Alright, so now we're moving on to the next step. So I take off all my guard, lever all the way open. We'll be erasing the line and trying to blend in better. And as you can see, like those dark spots and also like the patchy area, I'm just, you know, hitting it with the corner of my blade to erase that line completely. And this is something, you know, you have to work on if you're a beginner. Like you have to be in a really place where the lighting is very good, so you can see like these tiny details, and it gets really important. But yeah, it's gonna come, the skill's gonna come eventually. And close up the lever, and we'll be erasing the initial guideline. And yeah, as I'm going up, open up the lever as well. But till then, you know, same procedures. I'm using the corner of my blade. You know, I'm trying to be patient and you know, try to blend in the hairline better. Okay, so I kind of didn't like the transition from the fade to the hair on the top, so I put it back on number 3 guard. Let me say it again, number 3 guard. I'm using number 3 guard, guys. So I'm using number 3 guard to kind of like even soften out the line. You know, this is a detail work. Like I'm trying to detail my work right here, and yeah, just make my fade much more blurrier than before. So yeah, it's basically that's it. Yep, at the end of the haircut, I always like to line up my hair, so I'm trying to make my hairline like a box shape. That's, you know, that will make my haircut much more cleaner and sharp. So yeah, That's about it. YouTube, this is the cut. What do you guys think? Really like low fade, and if you have any questions regarding the steps that I took for doing this fade haircut, make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll try to respond as much as possible. And there's also my Instagram handle right up in the corner of the screen right here, so follow me on Instagram, and you can also send me a private message and I'll try to respond as much as I can. So hope this is it, and once again, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like it, give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you very soon. Peace.